learners, welcome to Unit 2. This is my favorite unit to teach, so I am really looking forward to this. I'm going to switch screens. Alright, Unit 2, you should have a brand new workbook, so you're starting right at the beginning. Unit 2 is about solving linear equations, and I'm going to tell you what, this is the meat and potatoes of algebra. Being able to solve linear equations is incredibly important, not just for this class, but in every class to come. This will start being almost a default mathematical operation. So, it's raining outside here. I'm right by the window. Can you guys hear it? Probably not. Not over my shrill voice. Alright, let's do it. Have your notes out. So, Unit 1, Lesson 1. Today our learning target, we're going to solve one-step equations using just addition and subtraction. So, now that we're solving, we're not simplifying, we're not evaluating, we're solving. So the new thing in Unit 2 is you're going to start seeing equal signs. Oh, let's move that over. And this says essentially what I just said. Today we get to solve equations. Okay? You solve equations with an equal sign. If there is no equals, you're not solving. Okay? An equation is like a balance. In order to do some operation to one side, you have to do it to both sides of the equation. Okay? Addition and subtraction are what we call inverse operations. Addition will undo subtraction, and subtraction will undo addition. So, I capitalized those. That's how important it was. Here we go. Next page. Jumping right into examples is the best way to do this. The first one, we have x plus 5 equals 13. Using mental math, a lot of us can figure this out. The equations are going to get complicated, so we want to know the mathematical step. Now this is x plus 5. Whoops. X plus 5 equals 13. We undo addition with subtraction, so we subtract 5 from both sides. Remember, it's like a balance. There's your equal sign. If you do it to one side, you have to do it to the other. 5 minus 5 is 0, so we canceled it. And we get x equals 13 minus 5 is 8. That's your final answer. Don't write 8. Write x equals 8. Okay. T minus 3 equals 11. Here's our equal sign. We undo subtraction with addition, so I'm going to add 3 to both sides. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. That's the whole point. So it cancels, because t plus 0 is just t, equals 11 plus 3, which is 14. So our answer is t equals 14. Alright. Negative 3 plus x equals 7. Now, this one can be tricky. We see a plus sign. Don't point. You can't see me point. We have a plus sign. But that does not mean we subtract. We are trying to get the x alone. We're trying to get the x by itself. And right now, there's a negative 3 there. So in order to get x by itself, we want to turn that into 0. So in order to turn negative 3 into 0, we add 3 to both sides of our equals. Negative 3 plus 3 is 0. Cancel. X equals 10. Wonderful. Alright, y minus negative 4 equals 4. Sometimes you will have to simplify, like here, before you solve. Y minus a negative 4. We're taking away a debt, which means it becomes y plus 4 equals 4. Now we're trying to get the y by itself. That's what solving means. I used to teach this all the time like it was a party. Y is having a party. Y is a variable, they throw the best parties. Lots and lots of Chex Mix. So, in order to get the party to end, there's always that one guest that won't go home. Right now, the guest that won't go home is plus 4. What do we do to get that last guest out of our party? We subtract 4 from both sides. Now, 4 minus 4 is 0. 0 cancels. Y plus 0 is y. Our y is by itself. 4 minus 4 is also 0. So y equals 0. When we solve, we want to get the variable alone. Okay? We want to get the variable alone. That's what solve means. I will ask you this about 400 times this year in class. What does solve mean? Your answer to me is get the variable alone. What is the identity to in addition? The identity is 0. That was a really nice circle. You can barely tell where it started. Nice. Get whatever is in the way, whatever is making the variable not alone, turn it into 0. Okay. This is a good time for you to pause, try these examples all by yourself, and then restart to see if you did them right. Learning from your mistakes is one of the best ways to learn. That's why I'm so good at life. X plus 4 equals 11. Let's subtract 4 from both sides. 4 minus 4 is 0, the identity. So x equals 11 minus 4, which is 7. Circle. X equals 4 minus 7. Now this one's funny. Students want to add 7 to both sides because they see the stuff, and that's the one operation here, right? Here's the equals, there's a subtraction, so let's add 7. Don't do it. The x is already by itself. Haha, tricky. So x equals, you simplify. 4 minus 7 is negative 3. Okay. Fractions, my best friend. R plus 3 1/4 equals 2 1/2. In order to solve this one, you always want to turn your mixed fractions into improper fractions. I also resent the term improper. I think improper fractions are better than mixed fractions. So, this is going to become R plus 3 times 4 is 12 plus 1. We get 13/4 equals 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 is 5 over 2. Now 13/4 is what won't leave the party. So, since it's plus, we're going to subtract 13/4 from both sides. 13/4 minus 13/4 is 0, so it cancels. So R equals, what do we need? Common denominator. Nailed it. 5 over 2 becomes 10 over 4 minus 13 over 4. And R equals negative 3/4. Circle. Alright, this one we've got to do some simplifying. Do you remember what this means? Absolute value. How far away is negative 8 from 0? Well, Miss Walker, it's 8 units from 0. I know you're talking to the videos when you watch them. So this becomes 8 plus x equals negative 3. Now subtract 8 from both sides. 8 minus 8 cancels. X equals negative 3 minus 8 is negative 11. Alright. There's always a curveball. Negative r minus negative 7 equals 16. Well, first off, negative r, it becomes plus 7 equals 16. Minus a negative is the same as plus. Now I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides. Negative r, 7 minus 7 cancels, equals 16 minus 7 is 9. Now, in the next couple days, we're going to learn how to mathematically solve this next step. But for right now, we just want to think. If the opposite of r is 9, then what does r equal? Well, r equals negative 9. Hooray! Alright, let me move this into the screen. Our learning target today. Students will solve equations. My mouse is in the way. Oh, get out of the way. Students will solve equations using addition and subtraction. These are one-step problems. We're going to continue to build on this, so this is a skill you really want to have nailed. So, what do? We're on Unit 2. You know what to do. Take notes. Rewatch anything you're unsure of. Write down any questions you want to ask me tomorrow. That's my job. That's what I like to do. And I will catch you on the flip side.